Close the ceiling, please. Was that the interference from my phone? I feel no difficulty with distance. So, depolitical muggy misreads and falls. Dispersions as disease. Muggy balling string in a paw and achieving a reward of food again. Kibble for kittens. There, muggy by the window. Tender fielding. Muggy's nose marks a weight in the net that floats from the window to Moggy's face. Moggy, always in relation to the window you're watching me through it. And over the free lawn and queer trees, a trash bag of nappies used, kept together in a perfect hamper. Oil down my ass like you're a baby, says Moggy. Free will exists only in the arms of what you want. Quit dawn. Dawning, tiding, cramming. I'm not mewing for morning. We've fallen out of cycles of time and mewing for morning. Moggy says it's sunset, December 1993. I walk out on the deck, and every board is luminous with cold dew. It could freeze tonight. Each board is different, of course, but each does gleam wet under a complicated sky. Mounds of swollen ink, heavy grey, unloading up the coast. A rainbow suddenly and casually unfolding its span, dangerous not to think. How the earth still was in places while the chimney shuddered with the first dischargements, moving up the coast in a truck converted into a bus, riding to tell you the rare. I've fallen in love again. No need to shit yourself, Mom, or whatever vex you're gonna cast. Moggy goes to sleep. Actually, Brown, can I ask, is this microphone working? When I go outside, can you hear the audio?
The connection is a bit bad at your transmitter.
Can we fix this? I wonder if it's... Is it my cable or is it...
I think it's the cable.
Okay. That's really bad. Maybe I should go... So when I was outside, you didn't hear anything?
No, we did. You did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Because I had this... I actually fucked up. I wasn't supposed to go outside. But now I am. It's It's much bright. Like earlier today when we were checking, it was daylight, so I had really no idea of what the state. Okay. So here we go. The actor promoting his film speaks with difficulty about a set of bridges, the difficulty the writers had of counting the amount of bridges out of New York for the sake of accuracy alongside the narrative continuity. Vigilante policemen need to be caught before the entire police force is executed, so all bridges into Manhattan are sealed off. Police serve as sentinels. They get killed off. Super rat sub screaming for an enema. It's true. I have no grief. Verdant honesty about walking times. The policeman comes through the side door and increases the temperature of the room. The window is artificially lit to give the appearance of daylight, but there is no motion of light. Cargo, cargo pant, cargo, short, pocket, this, pocket, 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 pocket. Pocket, 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 pocket. What was a window? The shattering sound of glass? The thing that swings? Living a pile of junk to live a situation where you just can't, hard to look out the window. Everything I know about sex is violent and vivid because I barely knew myself when it's happening. I've, fall over. What isn't a window? I guess it's not a wall. It's a little deck, kinda ineffectual. Desire of secrets. All secrets hidden in this room. In this window, the door jamb is stuck. Brown, please slowly fade the bleacher light down and leave the window light on. Ceiling light to 40%. I'm going to re-enter. Jump. Oh. Have you seen this girl who's painted on the wall? I'm throwing my voice from under the bleachers, pep, rally, school, spirit. We look between legs, my body in front of you. Look between legs and not at each other. I won't even glance at you. The moment I decide to steal a bag from the side feet, hoping that they're not looking down, but they're looking out at my body, and the plan is that we run, okay? I grab the bag with what seems like the most value, or a wallet full of cash, and you run with me because they'll look for us. Let's retreat into shadow, and then I can stare at you with a constellation of new wealth. Insist that I can steal me from beneath you, from right beneath it and you. it is. It's because this headset is right next to the cable. Okay, I'm gonna try, maybe this changes things. Ram, window light off. Dusty chaperone, rescinded offers. Bleaching interior. Copycat or other. Writing with or without cliches. Also intended to dark. I'm going to turn on this recorder. Geo, are you okay with the camera?
Yeah.
It's going to be Cammisa's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Take down the ceiling light, but put in the profiles. I was walking in this park with a friend, and he pulled up his top, and I was like, look, I'm wearing this Versace underwear. It's super trashy. But this waist is, if I pulled it up, it wouldn't work. This is mitigating. I don't see what's funny about this. the hot brother who believes in her and deceives the family on her behalf. The sacrifices to the personal in order to make something that's more important, if less elegant, actualized, filled with sorrow. Guess it's not useless. Climb up the ladder and pause. Can we fade down the house lights? Leave the profiles on. Can we turn this ceiling light down for now? Thank you. Off. Because that's the next lighting cue. Brown ceiling to 100%. Hey. The second time I woke this morning, I was still drunk, but narrativizing good things about last night, because I DJ'd a few hours at this Rex Academy party with my phone, with Spotify 10-second transitions between songs. A slew of tracks. And by trash, I mean like a well-established crossover pop club remixes with a few tracks with musical integrity. The first time I woke, I was glad to find my water bottle filled with water, which was helpful, at least psychosomatically, so I had fluid to lubricate my shit out of me the second time I woke up. I'm writing this now for tonight after shitting. I know I should be absent. Imagine me drawing away, distant. If only my microphone could help. This little bud, this metal gland tells me again, fails me again, as it has failed you. My roommate masturbates through the wall by my ear. I always hear my roommate masturbates through the wall by my ear. I always hear them. Are attracted to mostly what's considered hot, if you know what I mean by hot or fun or sexy, as you do. You know, just bouncing into a small bag of sweet chili pepper Doritos, filthy plates from what I ate last night, almost no recollection of it, just sensations, and I want to trust my brain to not hold me accountable, nor remember. My roommate masturbates through the wall by my ear. I always hear them. They like me. I'm attracted to mostly what's considered hot, if you know what I mean by hot, or fun, or sexy. And you do. And I'm not willing to allocate more willpower to be attracted to what's not directly hot. Like, why would I affirm something that I'm not directly drawn to? Especially if it's demonstrating this attention would serve to claim more space. All my friends are hot, and they know it. They're the constellated space that I'm willing to possess. Which, facing facts, might be more violent than declaring through paperwork that a tract of land is yours. Or maybe I'm so powerless in a larger scheme that I'm so powerless in the scheme of things that I'm deluded. Please don't decide what I am on my behalf. Guilt as a way out from responsibility. Labyrinthine clarity. Faltering over. I was thinking about the inaccurate leanings of so-called poetry or reading of writing. Okay, I can tell you this. Last week I fucked someone after really enjoying a set of verbal sparring. The type where you think, my tongue is dexterous in this conversation. For the sake of you grasping my loose timeline, this is the one who I told I didn't care for politics. Like, I told him I wasn't at all interested in politics as played out or defined by the media or like online newspapers or junk that people post. That's my definition of political, at least for the sake of that flirtation. And then, as I proceeded to give him a hot take on so many aspects of my life, he kept trying to point out every action of mine that he could phrase as political. Did I give him the ability to survey me based on my self-surveillance? Idiot. Kids. And let me tell you, he really was a kid. And the articulated sexual clarities on their passports and visas and access to different spaces. Did someone tell me that being punk at that time was cooler? Were you a punk? Put up your hand if you were a punk. No, put up your hand if you're a punk. But okay. Back to the spell cast by this idea of getting fucked by someone, which in its action is me violently becoming absent. In that I show that I gave access to a thing that you don't have access to now. I chose not to articulate what I found obvious. But there's a distance between what I say and do, and this does not produce a discontinuity or genuineness, but I desired him. He pulverized me, twisting at my back and grabbing at my spine. As though he could pull out a disc and then really paralyze me. I guess I don't mind things like that. I have the space to understand it as consensual. I'm also talking about my relationship to cultural production and how it's mediated. So I guess I'm talking about institutions.